Your speed is currently 2. Let's give you the... maybe the better crit chance if a target is blighted, because we're going to be using the blight constantly. I like this. This is good enough for now. All right, let's go. Next.
While the heart still beats.
They're in. Okay, everyone's in love with the grave robber. Big to the face, flashing daggers, purge, and inspiring cry. Everything removes DOT. That's fine.
The rancid crop grows unchecked, and the
Lair boss, hoarder. I want to go to the hoarder. So even though there's a lair boss, I kind of don't care. I want to go buy some things. We have 82 baubles and we can sell items. Look how much stuff we have to sell. So I think that's what I want. And we can see how that mechanic kind of plays out. And we can focus on buffing ourselves later for dealing with maybe the Harvest Child again. This is not necessarily the best party composition for it, but maybe it actually would work pretty well. We do have debuff resistances on the leper, and he can immobilize himself, preventing other people from moving forward. We have good resistance to being shuffled. We do a lot of DOT damage. We have the crits. We have burn. Tactical thinker. Hold the flanks. They all become comboed. We don't need the combo. I'd rather make him blind. So yeah, I don't know. Gotta think about it. Oh, it's the big dog who moved first. And who will move first again. Huge blight resistance. Good God. Black Phillip. I think I'm gonna let Black Phillip just chill. I love this 14 damage double hit flashing daggers. Almost kills 2 enemies. Black Phillip is annoying. He hits like a freaking truck. They headbutt for like 30 on a crit. Next round, extra turn. I can't stop it. I'm not even gonna try. Let's just chop. I was thinking about, we should have bashed. I was thinking about a bash because it would immobilize us. Because right now the, goodness. Right now the grave robber does have to move back, I think. Doesn't have to do it on this turn. Could do it on the next turn. I'm gonna let you probably crit the leper. Stop eating my corpses! We're not killing you. I need to give you the tank ability, like get rid of bash, probably. Nice. Put on the ability that lets you actually like perform how I want you to perform. Function a little bit more as a tank. Good dodge. Unordained Black Phillip was never the problem. I guess yeah, they can't become ordained here, can they? Forgot about that. We're not in a mode where that's, you know, a possibility. All right. Make up for that turn. I love the sound effect of her flipping through the pages looking for the heal. Even though she doesn't really cast any other spells from the book, it's just the heal. I love that. There you go. Beautiful hit.
A deliberate and methodical appliance of
Black
harm.
Phillip can be very annoying though, especially when they crit. They didn't crit here, but they could have. We're gonna be in Escalation 2 for a long time. I wanna go to the Hoarder first. We'll deal with the lair bosses later.
Consider all variables, but do it quickly.
We've already fought 3 lair bosses, and we didn't even get any of this super currency from them. It's possible that we get the currency from other sources, not just lair bosses. Potentially we get it from here, for instance, if there's a tank. Or if it's the Antiquarian, perhaps we get it from any elite. Then again, we didn't get it from Black Phillip, so...
A breakthrough.
You're dead in 2 turns. We will need to deal with stress, but I think we deal with dogs first. You're not gonna like this? Really? All right. You can chill out for a minute. We don't really need to attack the dog. Oh, come on. Put out a heal. Few equal you.
Incremental.
I think we do have
but deadly
bandages
all
on
the
somebody.
same.
I forget who. Your boiled head is super sassy back there. Have they been sassy? I've been ignoring the head. Nobody needs a heal. I'd rather kill the dog than kill this guy with 1 HP. The dog is more annoying. We removed the DOT with our ability. That's what
Smallest
happened.
variable can make all the difference.
+5, that'll put you at 14. 42, 33%. This'll work, as long as it doesn't crit. And he got a +2 off of it, so it wouldn't have worked either way, but I still didn't want it to crit. Well, it is what it is. At least you have the heal. I will attack this corpse with you, my brother in arms.
In this way,
At least we have, I think, enough in materials that we can upgrade to veteran soldiers. If we can't, I'm not even going to spend any, but I hope we can. All right, finally we get access to, okay, we're going to get access to a hoarder after this. Rid the land of these horrid creatures and murder them all. I love the cart holding itself. That's so good. Again, like I could open up, it's another Phillip. I could open up with a poison dart, but honestly, flashing daggers,
excellent work.
it crits 2 enemies. That's pretty good. Don't pull him. I really want that consecration active. Good.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
He's dazed, unfortunately. Man, I love these dodges. We get so many good dodges. Get rid of the corpse. Not even gonna give him a chance to eat it. Eat it! Eat it! Not gonna give him a chance to eat it. Battering ram. Yeah. That's not really a problem. You push me up to the front, which is fine. 4 HP. Also not really a problem. Hella overkill, but that's okay. Regurgitate. You've created a corpse. Would rather you didn't. And we can purge the corpse, so. At least he won't be able to eat the thing that he just vomited up. Can't believe that's how it works, but it is. Something about that just rubs me the wrong way. As it should. Stop making corpses in front of you. That's disgusting. You should be disgusted. %, chance of a crit, 28% chance of a crit. You know what? Take care of the corpse. %, chance of a crit. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do instead. I'm gonna set up a stun. Never mind, we're just gonna kill him. Well, I guess we can still set up a stun. My God, stop making corpses. We're not even gonna get a chance if we want to kill him, so let's just kill him. I was kind of hoping to get stress reduction on the leper. We'll do it next combat.
In this weighty gloom, a spark.
15% max health. We're gonna find out what we get when we sell things at the Hoarder.
An elementary problem, is it not?
I'm interested in whether or not we get trinkets or baubles, aka squares or triangles. I'm interested in knowing how much we get.
The parasite. Opportunists.
And then, when I have this knowledge, so will you. You will have this knowledge. Dude, against 2 enemies, you know, you're not focusing down one enemy, you don't need that big blight, but against 2 enemies, double 14 damage crit is real good. Stun is unfortunate. He resisted the burn. What a jerk. I should have kept him alive, actually, because the grave robber now doesn't have a target. It's okay. I forgot to give you linens. That's unfortunate. He's gonna be blinded. He's blinded by science. All right, now honestly, get your ass back. Get your ass to Mars.
Steady yourself.
I love the bleed resist every turn. She can literally not be bled.
Haste and carelessness.
Haste makes
Hallmarks of the
waste.
unprepared.
It was haste and unpreparedness, though. That's a good point. I don't have any milk-soaked linen. I think a milk-soaked linen would make it harder for me to see, because I got milk in my eyes now. Like, oh hell, I thought it was bad before. Now I just see white. I don't even know why I'm going for, like, chopping up a corpse. We're just gonna kill him. With the Vestal.
In this world, wealth is worthless without purpose.
What's going on here? Other than the twitching. Order coming up. I should check my inventory, make sure I still have room. 57 of 50. That's why we're coming here. Hello, my brother. Okay. So there's things here. Ooh, that's like a sword hilt. We're gonna have to make a dagger. Okay, I understand. How do I sell trinkets? Shift click to sell for 1 triangle, 4 triangles, 8 triangles. Stagecoach items sell for 6 each. Can't sell a trophy, can't sell a pet. Can sell anything. Cannot sell slime mold. Oh, come on. I've got so much slime mold. Let's see what we got here. Stimulating poultice is really good because it synergizes with the guaranteed crit from Snappy Swig. We will buy that. Rumor in the kind of look like trees in the tangle. Maybe we can do a rumor? A rumor? +1 quantity of produced items from stagecoach items. Would have been really nice with the invigorating stew. Because right now we're producing a lot of poultices, which is resistances. Woven items, which are really giving us a lot of milk-soaked linen, which is good. Flapjacks. We could replace the compress kit with you get 1 more item whenever you make something, and then we get 5 flapjacks instead of 4, 5 of these instead of 4, 3 of these instead of 2, 2 poultices instead of, you know, the 3 that we're getting now. It's not bad, but I like also just being able to stack them. Save the burn, and then when you're heading into a burn biome, pop it. Save the bleed when you head into a bleed biome, pop it. Or if you need to bleed for a trinket effect, you can get it. Kind of like those. I was also kind of hoping we could use the owl to just make more items. But we have to have this weird head now. So the owl is just, it's just here. But producing more stagecoach items is pretty good. Whiskey is also pretty nice. Relationships have not been too problematic, though, now that we are further into the game. Blight resistance piercing is really nice if noxious item is equipped. Hold on. We got kitchen knives. Yeah, it's pretty nice. We only have 1 unit in the entire campaign, though, who does Blight, and it is the Grave Robber. But Blight piercing on the Grave Robber is still really good where you're using that ability constantly. Wouldn't we rather have Snappy Swig, though? Do we have another noxious item? We don't. Do you have a noxious item for sale? No. Let's take a look at what else we have here. Prodding Pendant. When stress damaged, 10% of the time you heal for 1/3. That seems like it would work pretty well on someone like the Abomination. They're constantly being stress damaged. On entering death's door, crit dodge, -2 stress, 20% health. Vestal. If flammable item is equipped, 25% bonus damage. Your range skills will burn. Gain when hit, 1 burn, a small amount of the time. Another Vestal trinket, 1 to 2 damage. Plus 1 to 2 damage. Okay. So you just do more damage. Hand of Light guards. And if the flame is low, you get stun resistance piercing. Can you even stun? Sometimes. So this is if you just want to make a Vestal burn heavy. Honestly, we have burn trinkets. We have the Snappy Swig for more burn damage dealt, and we have the flammable scroll for +2 burn duration. So we could give you all of your attacks burn, and they burn for a long time, but not for that much. I think I don't want that. I like her being a healer. But the poison ring I really do like for the grave robber. We're not gonna get those cool crits, but we can put this on someone else. If they ever have dodge, you know, we can just give them crits at the start of combat, which is totally fine. It doesn't have to go on her, she's just the only one who starts with dodge. Yeah, okay. So, we're gonna sell some stuff. Sell you. What the hell sound effect was that? Ka-ching! Apply on hit, intimidate combo. Could be good for if we ever run like a man-at-arms with this party. Ching. Ka-ching. 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 I don't like the lower speed. Sprawl. 2 speed, more damage, stress resist. Nah. Field Hospital. Keep that one. I mean, we earned like 50 triangles. It's pretty good. We have tons of room, so we don't need to sell combat items. I don't need slime mold, just dump it. You don't even want to buy a stitching kit? Why not? Why not? I might just want to hold on to the blueprint tubes. If we get more items that produce things, like produce traps, we can get more traps being produced. I'll take the rumor as well, because we can hold it. We have too many triangles. I will take the poison ring.
Such power in such a little thing.
It's very pokey. Scrap grenade. I will take more items that hit enemies in case we want to fight the Dreaming General again, because we might need to get the, you know, quest completed at some point. I will take the speed poultice. I'm surprised we haven't made any of those from our poultice generation. And I will take movement resist in case we go and fight the Leviathan. Yeah, that's probably beneficial. Yeah. We haven't been to the Coven at all, though, because it's just not around this southern portion of the game map. Spiked ball. 5 bleed. Maybe we're okay here. Melee skills plus 20% damage, gain on miss 1 stress. Nah. None of the trinkets really interest me either. I think we're good. I think we're good. Let me, how do you exit? This button. Goodbye, Hoarder. That was a fun adventure. I don't think I really picked up anything of particular interest, but at least now I know how you work. You don't get that much back when you sell a trinket. The indelible trinkets, the high-quality trinkets were only... Whoa. You need linens. They were only selling for 8, or being bought for 8, but, you know, it's better than nothing. Better than nothing. Might need that. Okay. So I have no idea exactly the criteria for getting the cursed currency. I'm gonna bet that it is, in fact, bosses.
A single hero
But it's hard to
can
tell.
make the
It's a
critical
Virago!
difference.
And we are blind. That's unfortunate. At least we hit the pot. Blood splurts out of the voodoo doll she's holding too. You're gonna start doing stress damage. Rip. Do we want you
What
to be
can
in the
we learn
back?
Upon closer
You
inspection,
can do putrefying breath. I'd rather you be in the front, I think. Who do we attack? Let's bash you, put a combo on you. No. We're gonna get a combo from the lunge anyways. No, he's gonna hit the pot probably. How can the pot not be immune to fire? Let's get a combo on you then. Toss out a... Toss out a consecration. Between the two of us, we can probably kill that pot. We burn the pot. We got a couple of dodges. We only got 1 burn. That's not that bad. You are going to do some stress damage. Nope, you're going to put stuff in the pot. It is going to explode for a lot of damage, but that's not what it's doing on this turn. That being said, okay, we're gonna have to let the Vestal kill the pot. You're burning again, and you're weak. So on the Crusader's turn, everyone else will convert from weakness to strength. I don't think it happens on their turn. It happens on his turn. Subtle difference. You know what? Okay, pot's dead. That also applied bleed, got rid of a dodge token. I'm fine with that. 9 to 24, very low chance. 5 to 12, pretty low chance. We'll bash, that way we get a dodge plus.
early results are encouraging.
Now you have no pot. What are you going to do? Nothing. 17 damage. Six to 11. 33% crit chance. Nice. I kind of forgot that you in fact had a death armor, but at least you were weak for that crit. And we actually, for the first time, Divine Grace is used, and it's a full heal crit. And the weakness did change into a strength token on the Crusader's turn. That's a pretty good ability, the Grog. I kind of like that, actually. It's a decent stun chance. I don't think we've had the stunning blow fail on this one, which has been nice. $24 damage.
A
Goodness.
slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
I mean, honestly, I don't want to hit you. Not like we would have hit you anyways, but I want to do some stress relief. That's what we're here for. Four to seven. Whatever gives you the highest crit chance, I guess. Chop.
The unrelenting application of violence yields.
Arcatraz says,
morbid
why are we just
gains.
repeatedly breaking into this lady's apartment, breaking her cookware, and then killing her over and over again? We're caught in a time loop.
Humbled by exposure and neglect.
Survivalist.
This
Lower
ramshackle
camp
inn is
ambush
a
chance. Who
welcome
cares?
sight, nevertheless.
Oh, no event. Okay. Well, we have to turn around. 1, 2, 3. We have to get to the shallow grave. What a name. They're healing. We can slay some fanatics while we're down here, I guess. Not bad. Sprawl, better, tangle, sprawl. 1, 2, 3. That was the sprawl? Did we even fight any burn enemies there? Oh no, we're here. 1, 2, 3. Wrong place. My bad. Well, let's move down. Upgrade the barracks, so we never have to worry about these places ever again. I can't click for some reason.
Is how wars are won.
Still don't have enough for the ordnance. But with 16 mastery points, I think I will
An army cannot long
ensure that we can get
inadequately resourced.
skills upgraded. And I might do the path reduction. Because there's some paths that we can fiddle with here. And do I want to give someone, it's probably going to be you, guaranteed crits with, well, 50% of the time, crits with Snappy Swig? Probably. Then again, the resistance piercing is good. But honestly, I'm using flashing daggers plenty of times. What does a provisioner have?
Precious
wait,
relics
before we do
remind
this.
us of a time before the end.
What does a provisioner have? He has pretty much nothing. Fatigue heal is nice. We are rolling the same party for forever, so. Hate to say it, but the leper does not need it. We're gonna give the, oh my god, our items just got like spread apart. I think actually Grave Robber needs it because they don't have the health. And Death's Door resist on you. I think I like that. What about our bleed? The Fetter doesn't really bleed. I'm gonna give some out anyways, in case we want to fight the Harvest Child again. For the 3rd time. Goodness. Everyone gets pancakes today. Alright, I might want to... I might want to give these people different trinkets.
Your coach must be maintained.
I also
if it
might
is
want to
carry
spend
you
some
where
in
you must
materials
go.
upgrading the provisioner really quickly, just so we can get more items. Distant trinkets, more combat and in items. For 10. probably unnecessary. I'm just gonna go for stagecoach repair. Since we have so many triangles, let's just get that done. And wait a minute, hold on. I'm a complete fool. I'm forgetting about an entire thing.
Is the greatest teacher of all.
Stats. We should have done stats. We can do stats at the next town, but we need to get stats unlocked so we can actually give people their upgrades. We have 16 mastery points we're not doing anything with. Yeah, okay. Next town. Remind me. Remind me about that, the next town. Okay, what do we want from here? If we are going to fight Harvest Child, this is not too bad to help stack up Blight and DOT. We have piercing, this is more piercing. I kind of like what we have already. Like, I don't think we need to buy any of this stuff. Take a look at trinkets real quick, because now we have the opportunity, again, we can give you a crit 50% of turns, and then you get to keep your dodge. No one else gets dodge, though, on combat start. Crusader will occasionally get dodge. You know what we could do? We could unlock Consecration of Fortitude, which has a chance of giving dodge, but it's only a chance. But still, it would turn dodge into crit, block into strength, and then, you know, that's just more damage. Kinda like that. I gotta be honest, I might just not worry about it. I might just say, nah, we're fine. We're okay. We don't need to fiddle with the inventory, the stats, or anything. Let's just look at the mastery trainer real quick, see if there's anything that we really do need. Purge applies combo. Solemnity is a better heal. Withstand would be nice. We could turn those block tokens into strength tokens. You can hit multiple enemies. Revenge can make you do more damage. Intimidate can hit anybody, and we can make it apply combo, and it applies weakness. Ruin makes you do more damage. Break, ignore, block. Remove, block. Kind of like your kit, honestly, but withstand with the ability to turn the tokens is kind of funny. I know, you keep saying withstand would be good repeatedly. I do say that. You know what? We can unlock it. If we need it, it's there. Okay, Reynaldo. How you doing? How you doing, bud? The Zealous Accusation, a chance of applying combo does apply burn. We're not using the heal. All of his skills are already leveled up. Yeah, I think we're good there. Hand of Light we never use. Let's put something else on you. Administrations removes DOT. Mantra is a heal during a consecration. Oh, you know what? There's something else to consider here. I'm actually going to spend an upgrade allowing us to change paths, because a new quality of life thing that I'm just now remembering is that they made the menu for this different. So you can actually see the changes of every skill now. So, for instance, Confessor increases debuff resist piercing. Chaplain enhances stun and movement resist. Seraph, Consecration lasts 5 rounds, and that gives you your tokens. So Consecration has a longer cooldown. Fortitude has a longer cooldown. And Mantra as a heal can be used only from the back, but it will remove consecrations if you use it as a heal. How interesting. I'm not really using Mantra, but having a longer lasting consecration on a long fight could be really nice. So there you go. And then let's check out another unit. Reynaldo. Aggressor. Front rank fighter who cleanses and slays with holy fire. Smite. Execution when the target is burning. And killing blow reduces stress. Reap. Execution and target receives healing debuffs. Tenacity. Melee skills heal when a target is burning. He can heal himself with this. So yeah, it makes it a lot easier to see what's going on with the different units. Tempest. Lower health, more debuff resist, lower speed. The only thing it changes is chop. Makes it do more damage. Instead of 6 to 16, it's 8 to 18. That's the only difference. He's less likely to blind himself and he hits a little harder. I feel like he needs to do a path change. Poet is interesting. Big stun and move resist. All of his abilities are less damaging. Less damage, less damage, less damage, less damage. So what does he get to compensate? It says survivability. The only thing he seems to get is just a couple of resists. Monarch. Very interesting build. Your skills are way worse, but get way better if you're fighting cosmic enemies. Plus 50% max health in battles versus cosmic enemies, and 8 to 18 if you're fighting a cosmic enemy versus 6 to 16 normally. It doesn't seem that good. Like, I guess it could be good if you are like specifically beelining cosmic enemies. Purge is better too, it applies vulnerability. But it doesn't seem that good. Made to kill end bosses. Yeah, so probably like we're not fighting cosmic enemies unless we're fighting the Shambler. Or I guess if we were fighting Tundra, yes, but we're not really going around going through the Tundra. We haven't recently anyways. So yeah, there's some good path options. I gotta be honest, I feel like why not go for the Vestal into the Consecration? Consecrations last longer. On a long fight, that could help, and we probably don't need Seraph. Mantra, rather, in order to heal, although it is a very good heal. My question for this is, if you remove Consecration, do the cooldowns come back? Because if the cooldowns came off of cooldown and you could cast them again, then you can always be putting Consecrations out there and turning them into heals. But maybe the idea is that you turn the Consecration into a heal at the end of combat when you don't need it anymore, and that's, you know, that just gets them back up to full health for the next combat, I suppose. But yeah, like, put down some Consecrations, then do some stuff. Seems good. Takes a little bit longer to get the tokens necessary to get the max power judgment, though, which is a little unfortunate, but only a little. Chaplain is just a bonk vessel. Yes, it is. Hand of Light can only be used from the front two positions. Administrations is used from the front. Mantra is it's just a self-heal. And stress reduction. Heroes with guard also receive 50% of these effects on upgrades. Seems interesting. But yeah. Interesting UI. I do like the UI. I don't know if I really care about mantra on the Seraph path, but having it last longer does just seem better. Gives me more of a reason to use both Fortitude and Light. So yeah. Let's do it. You can become a Consecration Vestal. We got a refund. We will make Fortitude active and upgrade that. And Judgment. And your heal. And your Consecration. And your other heal. And now you're just, you're a big buffer. Judgment, heal, Consecration, big heal. And then I'm not going to take Mantra because you have multiple heals already, but you're going to put out buffs for the team. There you go. All right, that was a lot of talking about that, but now we're ready to go. And I forgot that we would definitely not be able to save, so I guess I'm going to have to do one more region.
Each challenge on its own terms.
So let's go back through the fetter. Through the feta. It'll be better. Downwards wetter. Through the feta.
Crop continues to spread its tendrils of rot and pestilence.